feel like every time I go for a ride, speak to other motorcyclists, whether in person, Facebook riding groups, or in the comment section of YouTube, I learn something new. Today, I experienced gatekeeping. I didn't just learn or hear about gatekeeping today. I've known about the term since I started riding less than 7 months ago. I've seen many videos on this subject from creators such as Dork in the Road and Restless Mule. I'm in my early 50s. I learned how to ride a motorcycle less than a year ago, and I've discovered how welcoming and interesting the motorcycle community is. And though I already prefer to ride alone, I've had many offers to go riding. From Harley riders, well, just one Harley rider so far, sport bike riders, adventure riders, and so on. I've even been invited to other parts of North America on my motorcycle to ride with other riders that I've met in the YouTube community. And it's not a secret, I ride a KLR 650 dual sport, but I've never had anyone turn their nose at me for what I ride until today. Sure, I have experienced those cruiser riders pass by me and not wave back. I've heard that maybe they're too cool for school, and anyone that doesn't ride a Harley or other cruiser isn't worth waving at. But I've also had other riders on other types of bikes, sport bikes, adventure bikes, now wave at me. Why? Is it because I'm on a KLR? How many riders have not waved at me? Well, not that many. It's possible that they just don't want to wave. That's okay. Or maybe they're having a bad day, and they just don't realize that I've passed by. I'm guilty of it too. As a new rider, I've passed by a few bikes and realized I didn't wave, and I feel bad about it. Why didn't I wave? Is it because I'm a snob? Is it because I didn't respect what bike I think the other rider was on? No. Hard no. The reason there are times that I haven't waved at other riders is because I'm a new rider and I have a lot to concentrate on. Whether I'm going through a corner, worrying about that car driver to my right I think wants to kill me, or maybe I've just shifted in the wrong gear or neutral and I'm trying to rectify that problem before I become a traffic cone. Did I mention my KLR doesn't have a gear indicator? So I'm going to assume when a rider doesn't wave at me, there's a reason for it. And I don't take that as gatekeeping. So let me tell you how I experienced gatekeeping today. I was at work, doing some training with colleagues I had not seen in a while, when some of my coworkers were talking about motorcycles and someone mentioned that I had just started riding. One of my colleagues who's been at the company for almost as long as me asked me what kind of motorcycle I'd picked up for riding. Well, of course, I proudly indicated I had a 2015 KLR 650, and I barely got those words out when he blurted out, "That's not a real bike." At first I thought he was kidding. I know he's been riding his whole life, but then he went on to explain why he thought my bike wasn't a real motorcycle. What he did explain was the limitations of my motorcycle, what it could do, what it couldn't do. Thanks, Tips. I'm already aware of my motorcycle limitations. He wasn't kidding. The conversation ended when someone else said out loud, "Don't listen to him, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Let's go get a coffee." So me and some of the other colleagues who ride went out and continued talking bikes, what they ride, where they ride. It's just interesting motorcycle chit-chat. I may be a new rider, but I'm fully aware of the limitations of my own motorcycle. But does that mean my KLR is not a real motorcycle? No, of course not. This one guy had his opinion, and I later found out that he was a hater of dual sports. Was this gatekeeping? Maybe. I don't know. Though I have limited experience riding, I am starting to gain experience within the motorcycle community, whether that's in person or from all the comments on my videos to Facebook motorcycle groups. I know how welcoming the motorcycle community is. Have you ever experienced gatekeeping? Thanks for watching.